Port can't afford to squander time just yet because it could come back to hurt them. Across the body, Makepeace kicks it close to the boundary. Will it stay in? It does. Kingsley taken across. Harding nabbed him. Clock stops at 2:27. Port lead it by a point.
Dean Laidley out of his chair, as most of the crowd here are. Hale and Brogan. They jostle for position, wrap their arms around each other. Franco, kick around the body, high and hope. Treadray's under it. Ball thumped clear of him. How will it bounce? Kindly for Harris, up to Makepeace. Here they go. They can hit the lead. 2 bounces. He might go all the way. Loads up from 15. It's a long bomb. Home! Kangaroos in front. 2 minutes from time.
Didn't he sum it up well, Troy Makepeace? He had players around him and only the one encroaching and threatening Port Adelaide player. Teammates around him. I tell you what, Shannon White, for a bloke who got towed up in the first half, has really stuck to his task. Look at the players around him. Shannon Grant, he's in the picture there. He could kick it from there, but he decides no. Less possessions here. I'll go the carry. Good hands by Harris, who's just returned to the field. Daniel Wells is taking a break in the forward line. He gets Grant running forward to play, but he says no, time now for me to kick it. Second brilliant kick he's had forward to the centre this quarter.
So the margin 5 points. The Kangaroos on top. The last side to miss the finals the year after a premiership, Adelaide, back in 1999. Port in desperate trouble now. Cassisi taken down, making a comment or two. We'll have another bounce as the clock continues to run.
Hey, the young kid Pearce, that's a good initiation, isn't it? Makepeace, one beautiful pass to Rocket, which resulted in a goal. The other kick forward to the centre when he's run off. He's kicked a goal himself, and young Pearce is standing at the other end thinking, oh, this is what league footy's about.
Lane into the path of Cassisi. In trouble. Was he taken high? This will be an interesting call. Now the umpire says held to him. Now last time we ran a few seconds off the clock before the umpire called time on. Now the umpire this time has not called time on. He's thrown it up pretty quickly. Give him that. In goes Sinclair. He's claimed, and this is bad news for Port, because umpire Jeffrey does not want to seem to call time on. Throws it up. Knocked forward by Montgomery. Taken by Pearce to Wilson. It hinges on this kick. Will it bounce through? Oh, to behind. 4 points the difference. A minute to go. And that could be it.
What an important kick in. And Troy Makepeace has got to make it here. He has to make this count. He's going to either have to go really long. If nothing's on, he'll have to go long outside 50 and close to the boundary, or he'll try and utilise a short to make it very, very safe.
Makepeace short, and it's good to Sinclair. And that'll do.
Slow it down. Now, this is when possession game takes over. Now is the time you run down the clock. You get 4 or 5 short passes in a row here. You can take 10, 12 seconds with each of them.
He hacks it towards the wing. High ball. Ball still alive. Seconds ticking down. 40 to go. Franco a fumble. That ate up a second. High kick inside 50. Very high. Big pack flies off hands. Seconds continue to tick. Archer, strength. Well played. Gathered the most important ball of the day. Gave it to Thompson. And he kicks it wide. And Jones, one of the heroes of the afternoon. Good trying to get cramp. What a coincidence.
Sinclair cannot work out why he wanted to kick long to a contest. And Josh Franco had it gathered into a single grab. That ball was back at the top of the goal square.
That looks at it all from Mark Williams. What a tumultuous season it's been. Jones, a real hero this afternoon with 5 goals. We're down to 6 seconds towards half full. That's the ball game. Thompson marks, the siren will sound, and it would seem the Kangaroos will play in the finals.
Well done.
2 seasons of heartbreak, they're all but there. What a comeback. 40 points down at halftime. They've done the implausible.
Oh, shiver goes up the spine for the Kangaroo boys. You look at the way that some teams present in this competition. They have the resources which are endless. And then you get this team which week in, week out, just as a dig. And if you see the way that they come out, and their administration at times is operating out of porter huts and the likes, and they still come out, they just say, once you get on the field, there's 18 on the field at any one time, and they keep presenting, and it just sends a tingle up your spine to know that they can still get there and do the same job. That isn't the coach rat.
Well, he's got to be careful. He doesn't need too many tingles up the spine. He's got a dicky back.
Yes, too.
But he's out there amongst it. A 44-point turnaround from half-time. Well, we saw a remarkable game last night at the Dome, and this one, in many respects, matches it.
And what goes on in these boys' minds?
Well, the game echoes their season.
Absolutely.